We also have repetition and, again, the short flowing lines. Now, for some more specific ways to classify poetry, a couple examples of some types of lyric poems. One would be an ode. This is a long and serious poem focusing on the admiration of one particular person or object, often relating back to nature. Um, an easy way to identify, it's usually pretty easy considering the fact that it'll usually have the word ode in the title. For example, Ode to a Nightingale is a famous one. And another example would be a sonnet. This style was made famous by Shakespeare, who wrote almost entirely in sonnets. It is a 14 line lyric poem broken into three stanzas, obviously four lines per stanzas, and ending on a couplet, 2 lines. An example of a narrative poem is an epic. It's an extremely long narrative poem, often even the length of a book, an entire book. Uh, it will tell a story of a legendary or heroic character or a historical event. One example of this would be Beowulf, one of the more famous examples, originally a long poem translated into a book and turned into a movie, even. And one trickier one would be a ballad. It is a narrative poem, but I would consider this one an exception to the rule, as it tells a story, but it contains many of the elements of a lyric poem in that it has rhythmic sounding lines and even accompanied by music oftentimes. That's all I have. Thank you for watching my lecture, and I hope it was helpful.